I I don't know if you'll agree with me, but this is my idea on how to handle the Muslim terrorists, Equitomino or Abu Grabas, and I'll see what you think of it. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's see here. Is this thing still recording? Yeah. Okay. Instead of killing or locking up Muslim terrorists forever in some jail cell, I feel that they need to instead tie them down and expose them to the videos of Muhammad Tube, Investigate Islam, Act 17 Apologetics, Boutros Zakaria, Ahmed's Quran 5, Prophet of Doom, and Jesus or Muhammad, where they will learn that Muhammad thought that the sun ran to a resting place, set in a murky spring, prostrated under the throne of Allah before asking permission of Allah to rise again, where they will learn that the sun and moon travel in boats like Noah's Ark and can be drowned so that no one can help them nor hear their cry. See Quran 36:40-42 to see where I got that, plus Tabari's explanation. Where they will learn that the Quran teaches us that mountains weren't pushed up by geological forces, but actually placed down as pegs onto a flat earth, spread out as a carpet to hold down the earth and keep it from shaking into destruction from earthquakes caused by an agitated fish. A giant agitated fish called Nun. Also, where they will learn that the Quran teaches that sperm comes between the ribs and backbone, no mention of testicles, that embryos are clots of congealed blood. I kid you not. Clots of congealed blood. Do you know what congealed blood is? What a blood clot is? You know? Dead blood. Yeah, clots of congealed blood. That Muslims try to tell you now means clinging leeches or clinging substances. And that the bones of a fetus form before the flesh. They form first, according to the Quran. Where they will learn that the Quran teaches that the sky is a ceiling of stars, a canopy that is held up over our heads by the power of Allah and can fall on us if Allah didn't hold it up. Where stars located in the lowest heaven, sky, Earth's atmosphere actually, are guarding Allah from us and jinn to keep us from spying on Allah by shooting flaming missiles at us, even though we went to the moon. That the Quran says is in the midst of the zones, the midst of the skies, and we went there without authority from Allah. Didn't get attacked by stars in the lowest heaven, the lowest Earth's atmosphere. Yeah. Where they will learn that Muhammad said such things as seeking knowledge for 1 hour is better than 70 years of prayer. Or that contemplation for 1 hour is better than 60 years of worship. Or that the rank of a man of silence is better than 60 years of divine service. It doesn't tell you how long they have to be silent, though. But anyway, they will learn that. Where they will learn that Muhammad said that if you eat 7 ajwa dates in the morning, you'll be protected all day from both magic and poison. And that to speak a truth in the presence of a tyrant is the greatest jihad. Like to do is say sugar is sweet in front of Saddam Hussein or Bashar Assad, and hey, it's the greatest jihad. Because, you know, sugar is sweet. And I tell you, when these Muslim terrorists learn these things, when they learn that this is what Muhammad believed and taught, well, maybe they'll feel embarrassed to think, what the hellfire? We killed innocent people for a religion that says Satan ties knots in the back of your head at night before sleeping in the upper interior of your nose, and it takes 3 washings of your nose in the morning to get Satan out of your nose. Muhammad says a rock ran off with Moses' clothes, and Moses actually ran off naked at the rock, attacking it in anger instead of wondering why Allah would have a rock run off with Moses' clothes. Then find out later it was because Allah wanted the Israelis to see that Moses was the best of whom Allah created as far as genitals go. Muhammad said a solar eclipse occurs when the sun falls off out of its chariot, and that the earth is spread out flat on the back of a giant fish called the Nun. Really? A giant fish called the Nun? We killed innocent people at a marathon, chopped up a British soldier, and flew planes full of innocent people, tried to destroy 2 Scottish airports, flew planes full of innocent people into buildings for a bunch of this crap? For the belief that we will have 90-foot tall giant virgins with butts over a mile wide in size, with transparent flesh we can see their bone marrow through, and that's something very sexy and to be desired, and their penises will always be erect, and they will be bigger than palm trees that we can't see the ends of, and 300 young virginal boys will feed us grapes as we recline like sinful sloths on pillows? Really? And hey, want to know something? That just might be hell enough for the Muslim terrorists for realizing the evil they did just might have been for nothing. Bye.